Welcome to the 7th week of Galaxy Network's weekly bulletin. I'm this week's host, Natalia X, and today we have an action-packed video full of the latest regional news, tournament news and featured news. So make sure to watch until the end, like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. For those of you who don't know, Galaxy Network is a news server currently on Discord where we bring you with the latest news from the competitive scene as soon as it is released. Galaxy Network offers articles, interviews, votings, tournament news, game news and regional news. So make sure to join the Galaxy Network Discord server via the link in the description if you haven't already done so. Let's get right into this week's recap. Not longer after Klaxon Tournament announced their $1,500 prize pool tournament, Immense Gaming reformed due to them seeing something worth fighting for considering a lack in major tournaments in the Asian scene. A new team known as Mighty Gaming 3M was formed by the members who competed in Critical Ops League Asia Season 3 under the team name Night Sky Rangers. Considering the lineup in 3M right now, who did rather well in the Critical Ops League, many hope to see them rise to the challenge of facing the current top teams of Asia. A team known in the past as World Label Gaming has announced that they're going on a break after rebranding to Absent Gaming. This is due to one of their original players who had a rather big impact on the team, losing interest in the game. Finally, one of the top North American teams, known as Elite Armada, has recently picked up Medusa to be their Asian team after recognizing their potential to strive within the Asian scene. Moving into the European scene, we begin with the news that one of the former top teams, Team Manthis, has made a comeback into the scene and announced their lineup, consisting of JW, Rexa, Mixage, GTA, X Brown, Sinister, and TTOS. We believe that they will bring more competition to the scene and look forward to seeing how they play in future tournaments. Next, we heard that Vulgant and Loxy have joined Valorous Gaming. Both players have a huge experience in the scene and are a great addition to the team. With this newly created lineup, Valorous hopes to have a capable and stable roster in the future months, as they wait to play in many tournaments over the summer season. Heading into North America, we come to the news that one of the new teams recently was formed, Absent Minded, has announced their new roster, which looks as follows: Spacey, Perky, Novado, Hi-X, Chica, Hune, Underdart and High. With the experience of these players and good chemistry, this team might be a big surprise in the North America scene. Earlier this week, Destined to Rise announced the recruitment of Lala and Ray Below. These players will be filling their competitive lineup and might be a great addition if they will manage to get good chemistry with their new team. With what they have learned over the past week when facing Rain, Destined to Rise must practice their chemistry further if they wish to become not only the top team in North America, but the top team in the world. Finally, we hear that the old captain of Dynamic Gaming, Manthis, has joined Zeno's side as they need a fill-in for the place of High, who joined Absent Minded. He might be a good replacement for his former main player, with his huge experience and knowledge against opponents. To start off with the South American news, we heard that Team Evolution has been banned from participating in any tournaments for cheating in the IFT X-Rain World Championships and for earlier issues regarding them. That's a huge disappointment as the team was out there for a while already. Next, we heard that Next Esports was picked up by an organization called Revoke. We hope that this will improve the Critical Ops scene and encourage more organizations to join the game. We have seen a small number of organizations return to the game, with the announcements of official tournaments. And we encourage anyone watching this who owns an organization, please have a good think about returning to Critical Ops. After 2 months of being under Dynamic Gaming, Regenerated Team has announced that they are leaving the organizations and are going back to their old name. To finish the regional news, we have been informed that some of the tournament organizers have started a private tournament called Insanity Master Series, where only players with iPhone and Android users can participate. This action has brought another life to the scene, as it became a little more active once more. In this week's tournament news, we have a lot to cover from different tournaments, including scores from some of the best teams competing in some of the best cash prize tournaments out there currently. The Critical Points League has finally come to an end. The grand final game was played between two of the best teams in the European and North American region, Reign and Destined to Rise. The European champions Reign managed to take down Duo 2 with a clear 3-0 score on maps Plaza, Canals and Bureau, and took the prize of $1,000 to their home. After a long time, the crown has once again came back to the European region. The qualifiers of IFT X or GN tournament has came to an end. In the first semi-final match of the European Qualifier 2, Team Manthis took down their opponents, Toho Esports, 2-0 in the best of 3 series after defeating them 13-8 and 13-3 in both maps. In the other semi-finals, Team Elevate was facing Outsmart. Elevate, the team that had recently came back, managed to win easily 13-0 and 13-6 on both maps and qualified for the tournament. The European groups of IFT, X or GN World Championships are looking as shown. In the North American continent, we saw much more close-fought games. In the first semi-finals, Inquisitive was facing the X Top 1 North American team, X Nilo, aka Capo. After winning the first map with a close score of 13-12, Inquisitive lost 13-6 ungrounded and the game was tied. In the last map, which was Port, Inquisitive managed to pull off a great fight and won 13-9, which made them advance to the group stage of the tournament. In the second semi-finals, a newly formed team, Absent Minded, gave us a big surprise by qualifying to the tournament, after defeating their opponents, Legend Esports, 13-8 on both maps. The North American groups of IFT, X or GN World Championships are looking as shown. On the other side of the world, we got the second qualifiers for the Asian region being played. After both opponents forfeiting from the semi-finals, Aesthetic X and Elite Armada managed to qualify for the tournament. The Asian groups of IFT, X or GN World Championships are looking as shown. That brings us to the end of this week's Galaxy Network Weekly Bulletin. Make sure to like, subscribe and send any feedback and suggestions that you might have in the comment section. We hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.